Hi all, welcome my fellow Whovians. It's John's model making. We've got the Dalek for you again, as if you didn't know. There's Biff, let's see. Biff has the phone box, yeah. What damage could he do? Are we off stages 9 and 10? Excellent. This is what we're left with after 8. There we go. We got a vacant spot there at the back, but we got the 2 energy dispensers in place. Excellent. It's looking cool here, all that. Let's pop that to one side. We have got the parts somewhere. Here we have the parts. There is 9 and there is 10. 10's going to be interesting, is it not? You've all been waiting for that one, I know you have. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at stage 9. Okay, let's have a peruse of the magazine. Issue 9, Adventures in Time and Space. Oh, twice. Duel of the Daleks and the Amaryl Challenge. And then we got the step-by-step instructions. There we go. Animated version, this one. Looks cool. TV Century 21, issues 11 to 17. Dalek comic strips. And there's the Amaryl Challenge, venturing into space. The Daleks invade their first world and counter resistance. Dalek Emperor, he's different, is he not? And then we have the Dalek Dome. We have the back panel, washers and 5 BM screws. Now these washers, we actually take a couple of connectors off, 2 and 3 I think it is. The first 4 sets, we improve the fit by removing 2 connecting parts and fitting washers between the parts. Identify the connecting part 3H level 2, remove the 2 BP screws holding in place. Then we pop the washers in, and then pop the connector back on. And then we do the same with 3H. Refit the connector 3H BP screws that were removed in step 2. Repeat the process to remove connector 3J. So it's 3J and 3H. We just add a couple of them washers, so we've got spare ones. There's 8, we must do others as well. And then we pop the panel in place. I don't think it mentions the washers again from what I've seen. No, I'll have a quick look before we get on with it anyway. But no, it doesn't. That is completed work. That panel in place, brilliant. They're the parts. Let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get the parts out. There we go. These are our parts. Have a quick look at that. That looks pristine. Fantastic. Pop that to one side. These will be the washers. So basically we need 2 washers on each. These them? Yeah, oh, they're all on a... Oh, didn't know they're on a sprue. I'll just have to take them off. We've got the BM screws. Right, there we go. We need 2 on each screw socket. There we go, that's why we got 8. I'll get these off. Okay, now we have the dome upside down on the pillow. We need to take this connector off. The connecting plate has got a 1 on it, this has got a 2 on it. So basically we're taking this off, putting a couple of washers on, and then we can pop them back into place. And like I said, 2 washers on each of the sockets, screw sockets. So lift that off like that. Let's grab hold of a couple of these washers. These are the washers. So 2 washers on each. So they stay in place. That's 2 on that one. And 2 on that one. Right. Pop the connector back over the top. And then we can pop the screws back in place. Excellent. They must have been worried about the fitment. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Get the screws back in place. And we'll get the other one in. They must have been worried about this seam across here, because you can see the gap there. Well, that's looking cool. Right, we need to do this one now. Labelled 1. So I'll get these off and I'll get the washers into place. There we go, that's the washers in place. Now, if they don't go on straight away, they keep falling off, just wet it a little bit with your finger. So keep them in place. There we go. Excellent. Just get the screws on now. Okay, let's get that first screw in. I'll keep that nice and bonny. That looks a lot better. There you can see the gap. Yeah, because they weren't fully screwed in then, were they? Well, there we go. Right, let's get the other panel on. Okay, now we got the dome right way up. Here we have the panel. So we're on step 5 at the moment. Just pop this into place, just like that. There we go. That's looking cool. Yeah, it's looking even as well. Brilliant stuff. Right, I'll flip this over. We'll get 4 BM screws to keep this into place. Okay, now I've got this positioned on my pillow correctly. I got the first screw into here. Again, using this screwdriver they gave us. It's got a nice rubber handle, great for gripping with. Brilliant. Right, move the pillow and let's have a look at this. Okay, there we go. That is stage 9 completed. And there is that panel. Looking fantastic. Yeah, all the gaps are even. That's cool. Right, just got to protect that eye. There we go. So that is stage 9 completed. Let's move on to stage 10. Okay, here we have stage 10. Oh, Adventures in Time-Based Genesis of the Daleks Part 3. And step-by-step instructions. We have another piece of the dome, looks like. Yeah, let's get across there. There's our Tom. Looking cool as always. Yeah, especially with that scarf. And here we have the Dalek dome panel and parts for eye stalk mechanism. Okay, right, so we have the top panel, which is 10A, 10B is cog mechanism holder, 10C is a spring, and then 10D 2 bearings, rings, and BM and AP screws. So a couple of bearings, there we go, pop them into place. Yeah, looking great. Take the dome assembly from the previous issue and check that the eye arm is right way up. Yeah, okay, and then we put the bearings in place. And then we put the cover over the top with a spring. Boing boing, and then we can put the top on. And that is what it looks like. It looks brilliant, does it not? Fantastic, completed work. Love it. And coming in issue 11, the eye stalk movement mechanism motor, attachment housing and fixing screws. Ooh, excellent. I wonder if we can test that as well. That'll be brilliant. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get the parts out. Okay, those are the parts. There's the cover, there's the spring, there are the 2 bearings, and there is the dome top. Looking beautiful, is it not? BM screws, I would imagine, for that. So pop that to one side for now, and we'll get the dome. Okay, there we go. There is the dome. There's the eye stalk. Bearing on here and on here. Doesn't matter which way you put these on, I don't think. Looking at that, you can see the little ball bearings inside there as well. Yeah, that looks cool, does it not? Compared to that side. Okie doke, let's pop that bearing on there. And this one on to here, like that. Get that placed. There we go, you can see where they sit, there and there. We just need the spring now. The spring goes into a socket here. See the socket there? There we go. Like that. I think we need this cable on this side. So we'll pop that just there out of the way. Pop the spring up first. There we go. That's better. Then we just have that over the top. And we want 4 AP screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. There we go, brilliant. Make sure that cable doesn't get caught for whatever reason. Tuck it just there. Brilliant stuff. Okay, let's get the first screw in. Doesn't matter which one you do first. Let's see if we can give you a closer shot. There we go, you can see the screw in here. There we go. Right, tighten these 2 up. Brilliant. There we go. Oops. Let's get that spring onto there a bit better. There we go. I'm not sure if that spring is going to stay there. No, it doesn't look like it is. Is it not twist on? I wonder. But it's not going to stay there anyway. But there we go. There we go. Bouncy bounce. Gravity does its bit. Excellent. Let me move the pillar. Okay, don't get it off the pillar. There we go. So it does spring about, bounce up and down a little bit, but obviously that spring will come out because there's nothing to hold it in place when it's upside down like that, because it doesn't fix itself onto the back here. It would have been better if it had actually had a bit of a thread on that, so that could stay in place. But anyway, we have to put the top piece on now anyway. So pop that back over like that, and there we go. 3 screw points for there and there. That goes there like that. So I need my pillow again, and we'll get that screwed in with BM screws. Okay, then we have 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. 3 BM screws. Tap that there just for now. There we go, that's all 3. I'll put oil on them all. Yeah, going back to that spring, yeah, there's nothing to keep it in place. It doesn't screw onto the mechanism, and obviously this way up, you know, gravity is against it, but the other way up, gravity is for it, so, you know, it's going to be like that, basically, springy. But obviously we're going to have more control over this. You can see there's some grooves here and here, and screw points here and here and here, so obviously it will stay in place eventually without needing any additional. So don't worry about the spring at the moment, don't put any glue on it or anything, just leave it like that because gravity does its bit for now. Brilliant, there we go. So that stage is 9 and 10 complete. There we go, that is the dome. So all the panels are on, that is looking superb. 2 energy dispensers work, and that eye stalk, yeah, bouncing around a little bit, but that'll be perfect later on in the build. So there we go. There's that Dalek up tonight, looking absolutely cool. Yeah, that does spring about a little bit, but yeah, this is looking fantastic. Loving it. Yep. So ladies, gents, girls and boys, we've got to have a head. Excellent stuff. Brilliant. There we go. That's 9 and 10 complete for this month. Yeah, another 4 weeks before we get the next 4, but soon come around. Anyway, there we go. If you did like that, head over to hachette.com, subscribe. Yes, have a look at this. 1 to 2 scale. It's going to be massive. If you've got an hardwood floor, it's going to be brilliant with remote control, exterminating everybody. Cats are going to love it. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't say that really, should I? But anyway, pets might like it, you never know. Some do, some don't. Don't want to get in trouble. But anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.